What are Byleth's motivations in Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes? In the most recent trailer for the upcoming Fire Emblem Warriors game, Byleth, the playable main character of the original Fire Emblem Three Houses, was revealed to be at least an antagonist, if not the definitive villain, of the new Fire Emblem title. While I think the latter alignment is unlikely, it seems our new protagonist, Shez, will be coming into conflict with Byleth sooner or later. This poses the question, what are Byleth's motivations in Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes? I'm Vantage Emblem, and today I'll be attempting to theorycraft a few potential answers to this question. We won't know the final answer until the game releases, but we have ample time until then to theorycraft, so subscribe if you don't want to miss out. That being said, let's get to it. Byleth, in the original Three Houses, is a rather blank slate character for the player to project upon, but there are quite a few knowns about the character. First, Byleth selects to teach and lead one of the Three Houses as a professor at the Officers' Academy, and this decision directly changes which relationships they build, which side of the resulting war they will fight on, and the resulting fate of the world that they will inevitably reshape. Given that this new game has three known routes, Scarlet Blaze, Azure Gleam, and Golden Wildfire, perhaps each has Byleth with a different affiliation, fighting alongside a different army. Perhaps, however, Byleth in this world has a set affiliation, or none at all. Shez refers to Byleth as just one merc. Perhaps they are simply just a mercenary in this timeline. Though it should be noted that this encounter is reported to take place sometime before Byleth would have been recruited in the Garrick Mach, so take that line and any connotations with a grain of salt. That being said, perhaps Byleth, by virtue of having the power of Divine Pulse, was able to go back in time to change things following one or perhaps even all of the routes being completed. Should this be the case, this game would technically be both a sequel and a midquel of Three Houses, which is an interesting take. Speaking of Divine Pulse, we have another constant to talk about with Byleth, Sothis. Before fusing with Sothis during their trip into the void caused by Solon's forbidden spell of Zaharas, Byleth has the goddess as an active speaking entity in their mind, guiding them. Regardless of route, it can be assumed that a pre-time skip Byleth, indicated by the lack of their enlightened one hair, would also have Sothis to speak with, especially due to her prevalent voice lines in the first trailer. Byleth also wields the Sword of the Creator, a weapon only they are able to unlock the full power of due to the presence of Sothis. Because of this, it is their signature weapon. Byleth is not wielding the Sword of the Creator in any of the trailer shots, as far as I can tell. If there is one, I missed it, and that's on me, but I'm pretty sure it's a no. Given this, it is possible that they never join the Church, and as a result, never get this weapon during this timeline. This theory regarding this branch from the timeline could be facilitated by the presence of Shez, someone who is supposed to have died at the hands of Byleth. History is different this time. Different stories are going to play out. For example, by not joining the Church, Geralt may never die. So what does this all mean about Byleth's motivations? Why are they acting as an antagonist? I think it's quite possible that the Byleth of this game is a broken Byleth who has gone through one or perhaps all of the routes of Three Houses and is unsatisfied with the result. The war they are a part of is messy, and each of the countries involved align themselves with or against the Church, leading to a bloody war that kills so many students that a time-reversing Byleth would have learned to love and care for by following all the routes. Perhaps this Byleth, in an effort to prevent the war from growing to its full height, has set herself up as a major public threat to bring all the factions of Fodlan together. As the enemy of the war, she can direct the students to then fight those who slither in the dark rather than each other. That being said, we do see the various nations at war with each other in the trailers, from footage we have seen, but we also see evidence of a truth. There is trailer footage of the various lords seeming to perhaps work together, and footage of Shez running around an Adrestian base camp where, curiously, among the Sea of Red, a soldier wearing yellow can be seen. Is he perhaps a soldier of the Alliance? Will Claude and Edelgard share forces and work together? Another theory about Byleth is that perhaps this Byleth is manipulated by another force, such as those who slither in the dark. Used as a tool by the enemies of the Church, Byleth would become a formidable antagonist as the Ashen Demon. Not referred to as the Professor in the trailers, Byleth would be a menace on the battlefield, whose only appearances would lead to great destruction. Regardless of whatever path they take with Byleth, I think there is a very good chance that Byleth is still playable. I do not believe that they will be the true final antagonist of the game, only perhaps the foe of a climatic mid-game battle and consistent rival of Shez, perhaps escaping each time they are bested in battle using Divine Pulse, a power which Shez, through the power of their own goddess, may be able to cancel out. If this is the case, it is very possible Byleth will join at the end of the game to help eliminate whatever true threat Fodlan faces. Will it be the goddess Arvel that seems to inhabit the body of Shaze? Will it be those who slither in the dark? The Immaculate One? Some combination of these, something else? We'll know for sure as we play through the game when it releases on June 24th, 2022. I'm very, very excited, and I sure hope you are excited too. But what are your thoughts on Byleth's motivation? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and end things here. My name is Vantage Emblem, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everyone.